What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Dima, Mario Brothers Music. So guys, Kevin Samuels' passing has brought out the good and the bad. And the bad, well, we knew it was always there. We knew it was the haters. It was Fox Soul. It was Vivica Fox. It was Trina. It was Derek Jackson. It was like all of the black manosphere except for a few people. I mean, it was a lot of people hating on Kevin, and we got used to it. But I think what we didn't know is that Kevin Samuels was actually bigger than what we thought. Talking to Dennis Sperling today, and we both came to that conclusion. Like, we thought that Kevin Samuels was just really big in one community, but stop the show. Kevin Samuels was big in many communities, right? And see, I talked to Dima's from Russia. Dima said that when Kevin Samuels died, that men in Russia were mourning his death. Then we find out, Dennis tells me he had Australian fans. One guy said if he would ever came to Australia, he would have sold out any arena because that's how much support he had from men. But then in America, Kevin had a lot more support than we thought. I mean, I used to be on the phone with him. Police officers would stop and they would say hi. He would have to always call me back because people were just flocking to him and things like that. But some people have gone more overboard than others in their own opinions, right? And this brother here gets a tattoo. It appears to be on his leg. It's St. Samuel's of Atlanta. Now, I'm not a tattoo person, okay? And people have tattoos of many different things. Signs, the cross, Jesus Christ. But this person decided to honor Kevin with this tattoo. And then you have this other guy who is, that disagrees with it, and he says this: sad music, black men, we need to have a heart-to-heart about this bullshit. And then you hear these haters, sad music, this is all Ronald Reagan's fault. You jiggers need that. This other Weaver and Sandler says, angry music, show their face, show the tattoo artists, show these fathers, Negroes' faces. And it's interesting because, some of these ladies will have tattoos of the baddest bitch, thick queen, booty, licious, all sort of stuff. You have guys who have gangs on their chest, rolling whatever crip on their chest, nutty block. I mean, O block, pistols, everything on their body, piercings, tongue rings, snakes on their neck, you name it. But the fact that a black man has Kevin Samuels on his thigh, or on his leg, it's a problem. Now, I'm not a tattoo person. I don't have any tattoos on my body. But this tattoo is not just symbolic of Kevin Samuels passing. This tattoo is symbolic of the revolutionary thinking of some black men. That's what it indicates. Now, I mean, I would never get a tattoo of anybody. That's just my perspective. I don't even have my own mother tattooed on me. But you have to really understand what Kevin Samuels meant to the black masculine culture. It was telling some guys who felt that they were undervalued, some men who had low self-esteem in the black community, some guys who felt that all their purpose was to come in to black America, give all their money away, do whatever they're supposed to do and not be valued as a person, to understanding that, yes, I can do something. I can be somebody. And you kind of automatically know that because black guys have done it before, but no one had the conversation that we were having as loud on social media during the Kevin Samuels era. Now, the Black Manosphere talked about it. T.S. Johnson talked about it. I talked about it. But nobody talked about it to get everybody to listen like Kevin did. And what Kevin did was he really inspired, he catalyzed in the black male's mentality in America to have more value for themselves, to not accept anything for less or than less for themselves. Pretty much, Kevin was our version of Black Men Rock. And a lot of men have been rejuvenated. They have been led to believe that they can also do something. Even guys who were older. Kevin came into his own in 55, 54 years old. It really got a lot of guys doing stuff. Some guys said, you know, Kevin, because I started listening to you, I got back into school. Because I started listening to you, I'm now driving trucks. Because I started listening to you, I got re-inspired. I noticed that it wasn't just women's problem, it was my problem. I'm a better man because of your message. I now make better decisions. I now respect myself. I don't just allow women to talk to me the certain kind of way. I stand up for myself now. And for a lot of black men, Kevin Samuels in the black manosphere taught black men to stand up for themselves. People want to look at it as being hateful. It's not hateful. A lot of black men have never stood up for themselves. They've always been second-class citizens. And Kevin Samuels showed guys that no matter what age you are, you can put yourself first because you deserve to be first. You deserve to have what you work for. You also, as a man, can have value. And once you have value for yourself as a man, you don't just accept anything because a woman is attractive, or because she has a nice butt, or because she's pretty, or because she's light-skinned, or light-skinned rather. You have value for yourself. In this conversation, I was talking to Dr. Chiasan Johnson about it the other day. It has really inspired black men to understand that they have value just like women do, and you can achieve things just like women do. So when you see your brother that has a Kevin Samuels t-shirt on, or a tattoo of Kevin Samuels, don't judge him, because it means something. People want to go ahead and say, well, you guys are fatherless. You ain't got no dad. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know that a lot of black men don't know their daddy. That's fine. As long as they're identifying with somebody in that role, whether they know them or not, that inspires them, that's what we're doing. Because Beyonce ain't y'all mama. Y'all got her name tattooed. Some of y'all, Megan Thee Stallion. You wearing Cardi B stuff. You wearing Rihanna stuff. You worship them. They don't stand for nothing. At least Kevin Samuels' message for men stood for something. And you know, as soon as you say about black women out here twerking and weaving, oh, you guys are trying to be like the OnlyFans thoughts, then it's it's misogynist. You're a misogynist. You know, you disrespecting women. But now when men want to deal with Kevin Samuels talking about, I want to honor him in that way. Oh, well, you boys don't have no dad. You boys are weak Negroes. Well, who did mama choose to deal with? Like, how can like a lot of these ladies create these problems for these guys and then roast them for it? Y'all ain't got no daddy. Yeah, I know, because most black men in black America don't have no daddy in their life. And there's like 60% of black men ain't got no kids. So you gonna blame them for that? Or could we say that their mama chose somebody, or their mama wasn't nothing, right? Y'all don't never say that, do y'all? Just stay mad. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already put you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check the first comment pinned to the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains all-time high. I'm out.